Traditional technical kindergarten.
Everybody was little.
TKO.
Yeah.
Technical kindergarten.
I don't know.
Out. And I was fine with just watching the names being read, even though a little Irishman was at the very end somehow. Alphabet doesn't apply to these kids. I get very fucking in. So, okay, gotta listen. All right, kids, you're gonna sing a song. All right, this is gonna be funny. All the little kids doing things. But the speeches, the guy, the head of the school gets up and gives a speech, and it's like, motherfucker, these are kindergarten. What are you doing? What is this an ad? Am I watching a fucking ad for this preschool? Skip. Like, what the fuck are you? At least let the kids give a speech. I'd rather hear about Lego Batman than whatever shit you like. I know exactly who you are. I know who you fucking are. I know your background. Like, I know at this point in life, I know who the fuck you are. Don't tell me about anything.
Yeah.
You got nothing to offer. You're here because I pray to fuck. The only thing I'm thinking when I see administration and teachers is you better fucking not be molesting a single kid. And that's it. I don't want anything else out of it. Because it doesn't matter who you are. You motherfucker. Let me your face. The boys. That means you wanted that. I don't know either.
Well, then they get to say, oh, well, you see, I gave these kindergartners this speech, eons ago that they don't even remember. But see, because I gave them that, now that they're all these great successful people because of some shit I did.
They weren't even in the room.
No.
They were in the back getting ready for trying not to piss in their pants.
Yeah.
And he's giving this speech to a bunch of other adults. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Why isn't anybody? Why am I not interrupting this guy?
Yeah.
Because he's got to get through it. I guess. He's got to talk about life. It's like, motherfucker, you are 26 years old. What do you know about anything that you're talking about? Absolutely goddamn nothing. Every single speech is exactly the same. They're talking about priesthood. Yeah. Just bring out a fucking priest to give the speech. Just give me something. Bring in a guy to talk about the flat earth. Hey, everybody. Happy graduation. Just want to talk to you about why the earth is flat. Oh, I'm listening to this. Okay. Why? Because every other thing is like just a lie. We're all going to go out there and we're going to apply ours. It's like, no, you're all going to be unemployed. You're all going to make the worst decisions ever because that's all life is one bad decision after another. Half of you going to fucking end up pregnant. None of you are going to save. That's my graduation. That's class of 2017. Stop using your fucking credit card. Stop. Just stop. Don't buy a Tesla. Everybody together, stop paying taxes. Let's all stop paying. They can't arrest us all. They can't arrest every single fucking one of us.
That's a graduation I'd go to.
God, I hate graduation speeches. They're all exactly the same. They should just read. They should just get up there and read like a scene. Hey, everybody, happy graduating 2017. Here is a scene from the movie Spies Like Us. And then they read it, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was a pretty funny movie." Yeah, okay, next. Let's get to the because they gotta do something.
Yeah.
They gotta do something. Just the saccharine values of the beliefs that I'm at to swallow. It's like getting fucking sugar vomit right into my mouth by a big mama bird.
You know what I just remembered too? Because I recently went to my sister's high school graduation party a week or two ago, and when the faculty started reading the kids' names and like a wrestler is coming out. So now things are taking, you're adding 1 or 2 seconds to every kid's name, but there's 800 kids, like a half hour longer, just to name, like they're.
And next, oh, Billy the Butcher,
and he's been off the stage for 2 seconds at that point already. And then they're playing catch up with all these fucking kids' names. Kids can't even get off the stage fast.
It's a mess.
It's midnight before I get to even clap that we get to go home.
You went to your sister's graduation recently?
Shit show.
It's a shit show.
Shit show.
It's the speeches. I don't mind the graduation, but the speeches are like, why does I had to go to this already? Why do you have to rub this shit in my face? I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Where's the other side of this? Where is the cynical side of this? Yeah. Because then I'm into it.
Yeah.
If I get like a who are those political? If I get a Vidal and Buckley out of this, like one guy, hey everybody, you know, school is great and everybody's gonna be a big success. We're all gonna change the fucking world, and then the guy goes up on the other side. Hey, guess what? One of these fucking kids is gonna contribute to society, and the rest are gonna mooch off. And be like, okay, all right, let's hear the other guy's point now.
Yeah, and no one ever says, oh, by the way, 3 of you are gonna be dead.
30% of these kids are gonna have chlamydia.
Yeah.
All right, that guy's making a lot of good points. Let's see your fucking ass. Let's see you, Bible man,
Yeah.
preacher man. It's a fucking. That's why it's church.
Yeah.
I got tricked into going to church. All that positive shit.
Oh. The fucking racket.
You know what they did at the kids at the little Irishman's graduation? Every kid got an award for this kid's the most kindness, kindness award. But every kid got one.
Oh.
Every kid got one. So is it you win this guy? Oh, Amelia Buttercups, you win the kindness award. Oh, Tommy Two-Tone, you win the patience award. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Everybody got an award. Like they don't give a shit. What? It's just they're just pulling words out. Most punctual. Somebody got, I shit you not, some poor kid, some little bastard got a, what did he get,
Punctuality award?
No, dude, it was, yes, there was some kid.
What did you do? A conference call Wall Street?
Yeah,
No,
baby.
it's gonna be a little fun with this and sorry.
One kid got an obedience award. I was like, oh, wow, okay, there's a future fucking Nazi, that's cool. You know this, terrorist award.
What?
I swear.
He was in Texas.
Yeah. Why are you not voting? Well, other than a little girl. Oh. So, there was a comedy in there, so a little girl. For whose side was she a terrorist for? Did she say?
Not likely.
Yeah. Just kind of walk in the middle of the street. But I'm a tall guy. I haven't, yeah, Johnny didn't sound exactly. And so, you came in here, I took one look at you, and I said, I would not. I don't know if that's at all. She knows me for more than a second. But when I'm walking down the street with a pissed off look on my face, I need to go pick up some food. I'm hauling ass down the street. Now, women,
like the
children,
Terminator 2.
Even homeless people are like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? Because I gotta go somewhere. I'm going. And so, my problem is when people are just kind of like, oh, hey, look at this parking meter. No shit. It's like, hey, you're in my way, asshole. So you're either getting bowled down, or we're going to have some weird confrontation, or like, where they kind of step to the side because they know I'm coming but don't want to acknowledge that. You know what? It's the guys who walk down the middle of a store slowly. Yeah. Can't squeeze by, and then I got their fucking wife with them. I mean, just taking up the maximum amount of space possible. Yeah, that's
fucking serpentine, so you can't pass, and I just want to one of these days, probably as soon as I say that I'm going to do it now, so I'll probably do it down a bit, yeah. I'm going to just get right, I'll go wrong. I thought, you didn't put me doing that. I think I'll start doing that. I don't know if this is a good story, but I almost saw a guy I had my fingers crossed. I was like putting on 3D glasses with popcorn out, and she was fucking goddamn. So I was at a parking lot, and it was is a 6-lane road. So there's 3 lanes going that way, 3 lanes going that way, right? Big, but not so big. Long light. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ample time. So me, I'm in the very middle of the 3 lanes going in. And there's a stop. There's a stop. And there's a guy right next to me. Also stopping on the left. So you understand that the middlemost lane and my lane are stopped. And the lane on my right is empty. And this fucking guy starts moving across the crosswalk at like 3 seconds left, and I'm like, okay, jackass, yeah, we'll touch it up. And he's really freaking rude. He's really back the bottom of the pocket, going right after that. He's doing like shuffle steps, like Paula Abdul, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I'm like, this fucking asshole. So I'm sitting there, but I see my savior on the right. This guy's like, he's not even in the middle yet. And it's already going green. He's not even in the middle of the street yet. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm here. I might just goddamn right. The idiot can't watch the picture. What's the problem? The lane's on my right. I'm looking in the rearview mirror, and I see headlights crest the hill, and I'm timing it. But the way this is Jackie walking, get that, back forward, look, do those things. I look in the rearview mirror, and I see lights cresting the hill, and I think, hey, I know this street really well. I know about how fast that guy's going. I know about how fast this guy's going. Sitting around saying, so you might see this guy just captured and completely run over. And the one with the cup in my head goes, we should honk and tell him. And the other people who are in charge of my brain said, somebody get this guy out here. So he was cold. He put a bag over that guy's head, and he was thrown out of my brain forever. And I remember, and after that, I had to stop the horn. And I chose not to. I said, okay, so we're in the middle. Yeah, no problem. I watched like a 9-year-old boy, this fucking idiot is not going to cross these streets like this again, and whether he learns a lesson or he's dead. I'm going to right, let's go right in front of me, and he gives me a stamp in the wrist. I said, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, looking at my rearview, not the end of the world. They don't want him to think they're really going up. He gets to my front right bumper, and I was driving a truck. So you could not, the person barreling down the road couldn't see shit. They just see, green, these dummies are stopped. Ha, 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 ha. Florid, 60 miles an hour down Sia, what is this, Soledad. Yeah. Soledad up in Valencia. Oh, shit. And so I think, I'm like, that's gonna be your last thought, dude, is the guy not reacting. That's it. That's the end. I was like, yeah, cool. You dancing it out, dude. He gets to my front right bumper, and this car, God, I think it's a Silverado, passes me going about 1,000,000 miles an hour, and misses him by a fucking inch. His jacket flies open, and he just stares, like, freezes, like he was almost just, like he freezes, cool, you can see him go, cool, so then I just I'm so pissed off, I lay on the fucking horn. And the guy jumped out of his booth, he was so surprised. I just jumped and ran across the last thing. I was like, oh man. I was so pissed.
That's exactly what the problem is. That you don't have that yet. Well, look at you like an actor. Look at how you just like, you got so much focus for the show.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I think that's what it is. Watch out, you know. I'm watching.
Because I'm working here. I'm working over here. Yeah. There ought to be a drag that you're allowed to do, like you know, in wrestling, there's open hand clap. There ought to be a drag that you can do on people to get them out of your way, like a face palm. And it's like, well, that guy assaulted me. Well, did you do the slow walking face palm? Yeah. Okay, you can do that. It's like wrestling, you're allowed to do that.
Was he carrying food in one way?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. In the bike room, there's a thing called on your left. And I use it walking as a strap, so because I'm real time, I'm fine, I'm walking. Kind of like you, but I'm just on the best. My approach. You could vision people like pulling them down. Oh, yeah. Doing the circle down. Yeah, no. On your left. Like that voice, you know?
And then right away, no matter what size
voice.
I'll pretend like I'm
on your left, you know, like you're a truck driver on your left. So no matter who it is.
What if you do a real silly voice? On your left. I was like,
oh my God, the Mad Hatter almost knocked me out.
on your left, sir. Over on your right. It's the left of right.
Yeah. Right, on the left.
We should do an all-night attitude. Let's do the voice for it.
All right, on your left.
Welcome to it, Jeff.
I've got a lot of wages in mind.
Like, I got a Longmire, kind of got people knowing that Longmire existed. Well, that's canceled, so it's all the way on Netflix. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. It's like they're all going to get out of it. They'll get out of it. The boss is my favorite show. Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with politics, it was just funny. Yeah, because it was funny. Yeah. I didn't see when there was politics involved. Because it was comedy.
Yeah. It was torn because I was building the House of Cards. So I'm into that third episode.
Well, the third episode is election night. First, second, third, fourth episode over less than 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
So fourth. Yeah. But anyway, I do like Better Call Saul. That now is good. Now it's supposed to be bad for it. So it's gotten better.
I don't like that show. I thought it was boring.
Well, yeah, because it was boring. But now it's gotten better because now the Mexicans are involved.
Oh.
And
Now you have someone you can
and we bring
identify
the
with.
spice, man. Oh man, it's spicy now. I'm trying to see what it is you all see in your internet television programming. So I'm
What
watching.
the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know, there's
Same
Prime,
shows.
Amazon, and
It's just
Netflix.
a different network. We just don't pay for cable. We watch those shows.
Cable's still good. We have the Dodgers, and we have a recorder that allows me to watch shows that you probably wouldn't watch, like
Murder, She Wrote?
well, yeah,
Yeah.
new time. But I watch Modern Family religiously.
Okay.
Yeah. I like comedy. Anything funny. I try to watch Kevin. You know, what's his name? The big UPS driver.
Kevin James?
Yeah, he has his
Yeah.
own show now. That's funny because they kicked off his wife because she wasn't funny enough.
Yeah.
And they brought back his old wife from the old show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All of a sudden she's a detective, and they booted his wife because she was 20 years younger, not as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they brought Ramini back,
Yeah.
and she's really topical because of
Scientology.
Exactly.
So what
she's
makes
the
you a
news.
rage?
You know, well, speaking of Scientology,
Yeah, that's why I said it right
religions,
there.
religion. All religion
Yeah.
East to
Pretty
west,
big
west to
topics,
east.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And I try to find comedy in it because you said, you know, this is funny, a funny show. So
Well,
looking
we'll
at
see.
there's you know, if you look at just the what they wear on all these religions.
Yeah.
Come on, you start in the East. The guys wear like these pinkish, smelly outfits, and they shave their heads. And then you go.
You're talking about monks?
Yeah,
Like Tibetan
yeah,
monks?
yeah. Like
Pink smelling.
have you ever sat next to those guys on a plane for 4 hours?
Yeah, they stink.
Man, what is that?
And they scam you. They give you that book, and once it's in your hand, then they start hitting you up for money.
Oh yeah, my roommate became a Hare Krishna.
Your roommate
in college, and
wow, it's like a Mad Men episode.
it was wild.
How the hell did people know to make fun of that? Like without the internet and memes, your guy you come home, he's like, hey, what's up? I'm a Hare Krishna right now.
Yeah.
Right about here.
Yeah.
How do you do?
You say, man, you try to relate. You try to be positive and hope he comes out of it.
Yeah, me too.
With something.
Yeah.
But anyway, that religion, it has touched everyone's life. And sometimes it's good because religion, as I understand, is right in the brain, exists right next to the areas of pleasure. So you can get a little crossover tickle from religion.
Really?
Yeah, well, look at my family.
That's led to a lot of lawsuits, I'll have you know.
Tickling your
Crossover tickling from
Yeah,
religion.
crossover tickling.
Religion tickling your
Terrible,
pleasure centers led to a lot of lawsuits, is what Sean's saying.
Okay.
Singing.
Nice thing. So anyway, as you come to the west, you run into Islam. Come on, man, those beards look like shit. I mean, everybody in Islam.
Yeah.
Everybody in
Yeah,
Islam.
Sean, look, you can't go to court wearing all black. So if you have a religion and it's based on having a big shitty beard and a stupid outfit, you are an asshole. Like, if your beliefs are dependent on your stupid hats and beards and clothing, then you are a joke.
Yep.
Like,
You know
if
what?
no matter what
I'll
you're,
allow that.
if no matter what you're saying, forgiveness and this and that, yeah, okay, and how's this happening? Well, we're all gonna put on these gay outfits. We're all gonna put on togas and stupid hats. Okay, well, now I know that you are idiots. Is that what you're saying, Dad?
So anyway, just moving around the world still. So Islam, and then you have Judaism with those funky hats and the curls on this side. Doesn't anybody own a fucking mirror?
Yeah.
Look, it looks like shit, man. You don't look like Beyonce at all. Okay, now
How does even get laid with those curls?
I don't
what
know,
are you
man.
talking about, man? They don't have Wolverine chops going. They have big squiggly curls coming down from the side of their head. It looks stupid.
So keep moving west, and then you run into Roman Catholicism and Christianity. Oh, come on. That's in the news, man. Those guys wear those robes for a reason.
Why?
They're hiding something.
Boners.
Oh, yes, exactly. I didn't want to say that on
Hiding
live, whatever this is. But
Well, you said shit and fuck.
So, all Mexicans are Catholic, so it's really hard for me to talk about.
What about
this.
Mormons? They wear underwear.
I'm working my way west. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
telling you. Yeah, I started, east. So, look at the new president of France is a socialist Catholic. So
He's dating a chick that's like 20 years older than him.
Was
I
it-
don't trust that already.
It's
Oh,
nuts.
this is my wife. She's old enough to be my mom. I'd like to never hear anything you've got to say on anything, in case it might infect me, and I might one day
Whoa.
I might one day be in a position similar to you. So just take your mouth and point it that way before I knock you in. Right? Doesn't anybody think, like, you wouldn't let some weirdo give you their, meet my wife. That's your wife? I thought that was your fucking grandma, dude. Get the fuck away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that even going a little bit further west to England, I mean, they caused so much shit over the years. People had to leave the country
Yeah.
because of religious beliefs.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Pilgrims you're
the
talking
Pilgrims and all those guys. Yeah, the Huguenots.
Yeah.
It was always some kind of religious thing. So
Did you grow up in a religious household?
yes,
I know that.
yes, I was. That's why you didn't.
Yeah. Like the Blues Brothers religion. Shit, fuck, whack, whack, whack. How many times did you get smacked in the name of God?
Oh man, my knuckles bled one time because I had sister. We called her Sister Mary Elephant. because she was bigger than shit, and she would like loom over you like a vulture in a black outfit. And
Like
the
Maddox
whole
going to
thing.
court?
Yes, when you said it exactly. And I was a talkative child,
Oh, yeah?
and I just got nailed a lot with it. Not with the flat ruler, it was the edge that had the metal in it. That's what she made a
Oh, they
mistake
would hit
with
you
it.
with the edge?
It bled. It would bleed.
Can you imagine seeing something like a religious person? If I saw a religious person even slap a kid, I would just go, all right, this is the day I get in the news for killing a priest, and I'm right, and I'm gonna be in the right. I guarantee no jury on earth would convict me for beating this priest to death.
Well, that's the modern day.
Different
You'll have to
time.
apologize to
Different time,
Patreon,
different
though.
place. Back
Yeah.
then, it was all about discipline, and so moving further, because eventually we're going to end up in Scientology. But you
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
No,
well,
I think they're on the way out.
No. I mean, as far as these crazy things they wear, they do. But
He's taking us on a journey.
They're
there,
taking
Jim.
a journey
yeah,
around the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
Just
So,
get
Why
laid
did you
back.
plan
and
this
let it
out? You got no notes.
no, I don't. I didn't plan it out at all. I just said, what the fuck? So, growing
You
up
can't
in
say that, huh?
growing up in Amish country in Pennsylvania, that's the next level of what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, weird.
Really weird. No electricity. The only thing that I saw that they could do that was pretty modern was have sex.
Oh, yeah.
That's all they did that was modern to me. Everything else was in a horse and
all the
buggy.
time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's modern.
Yeah, Dad. That's a real bags of sand comment.
I don't know what a bag
Do
of
they
sand is.
have sex in a modern way?
No, it's still pretty archaic, but for them it was modern, because before they really weren't having sex until they got married. Now they're doing it before marriage. They found that.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that they.
Is that what they soaking? Where they just get in the girl, and then they just sit there. They can't move. I'm dead serious. That's a real thing that they do.
Well,
I don't want to make this awkward with my dad, but the man gets an erection with his penis, and then enters the woman's vagina, and then
can't
doesn't
move?
move. He doesn't. He just
What do
sits
you call
there.
it? That's crazy.
It's called soaking. It's the rage. It's all the rage
Oh,
among the
man.
Amish communities.
So moving to the Midwest,
What, that and
Oh, by the way, I found out, my mom told me why she walked in on me and 80s Girl, taking a small break from what we were doing. She got lost. She was looking for her room, is her story.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's her story. I was like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me because we were at the top room of the house and you were at 2 levels below where there's not a loft and there's totally different. It's different stairs and totally different everything. And why were you going to your room anyway? All these doesn't add up. Doesn't add up at all. But that was her story. Anyway.
Call that lawyer back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue. Your Honor, I need a restraining order for my mom walking in on my dick getting sucked. Let the record show, please. Judge Judy, I need to sue my mom for one Hummer is the damage to me. Just a picture, Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so what happened?
So in the Midwest, I grew up over there. So in the Midwest, it was the melting pot. Every religion was there.
Fighting it out.
Just
Drinking it out for followers.
No, they were getting along,
Oh.
Yeah, nobody seemed to care what you
Oh,
did.
none of them were Islam, I see.
Right.
Okay.
Well, they did, yeah, because remember Louis Farrakhan's in Chicago.
I don't know who that guy is. I just
Oh.
know that he's black.
Louis Farrakhan's great, man. He's like the ultimate insider of whatever. Well, first of all, think about what he wears, okay? He can't wear what they wear back in the other parts of Islam. So he has his own outfit. It's a really, really tight suit with a bow tie. White shirt with bow tie. All his followers wear that.
Wait, is he the Nation of Islam?
Yes.
They think white people are literally devils made by a black scientist. We learned that last week. I guess.
Everybody has beliefs.
Yeah, okay.
So, that's what I mean. It's a melting pot from the West, and now we get a little further. If we get to Utah. And want to avoid. I mean, have you seen the clothes they wear, like in those polyamory places or polygamy places?
You mean like the orgy dome at Burning Man?
Yeah, exactly. So the garb is indicative of how crazy religion is.
Oh, I see.
You know, so you look at Scientology, that religion. I don't even.
What about Mormons though?
Mormons, they wear the older clothes.
No, dude, they wear magical underpants. They have like a onesie, like a guy going to the beach in the 30s.
Oh, right.
They wear that under their clothes all the time, and they think that it protects them from evil.
And what's wrong with that? Evil is sublimate.
That's what's wrong.
I'm not gonna make fun of their traditions. Just their clothes. Their clothes suck all the way around the world.
Okay.
So Scientology, as I understand it, they wear like beanies with propellers on their heads.
No, no. They just have.
I've never even seen a
They have like
Scientology.
thin cans. They've got thin cans that they hook up to them that measure your body conductivity. And then somebody asks you questions, like a 10 psychologists, and then they read your body resistance, your electrical resistance from these meters.
Is it? But what about their clothes?
Well, Congress has that medal of valor. Hey, here's something interesting about that e-meter that I read. It's addicting. I don't know if I ever said this on the show, but if you get, there was this, I actually read this study where athletes who get cortisol electrophoresis, where they hook up electrical nodes on your body when you have an injury, and one side has the steroid, and the other side is like the negative, it's like a battery, and it pulls the electricity, pulls the steroid through your muscle tissue, and they found that the low amperage current in that setting would, over like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, would release endorphins in your brain, so you could get addicted to it. And that it's the same way that the Scientology, so people are literally addicted to grabbing those stupid cans. Yeah. And it's like they might have found out a way to addict people to electricity, totally by accident.
Well, they
don't
brainwash
know.
them, that's the whole point of
Yeah.
Scientology.
Oh, right. Well, and like when I started this, I said religion is supposedly close to pleasure centers of the brain.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, remember that one?
Yeah.
Well, Scientology has the last religion to develop has done a great job at brainwashing, or whatever you want to call it. But I believe it is a tie to the pleasure centers of the brain because everybody keeps.
What do you think let's do? Just worship Apple? Change the job? So I'm worried that all
You gotta have a religion. I don't know.
I'm worried that all people who evolve is because of that religion center in the brain, and that the humans who did not have that killed each other because they're all psychopaths. And they're like, well, there's no reason for me not to do just a shitload of evil today. I'm gonna go murder everyone. Like, man, it's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna push this guy. I'm gonna let this guy get hit by a car and across 3 lanes of traffic. I don't care. But for society to work, everybody evolved with that religion center, so that if you take away the religion, it's gonna get filled with something. And I don't want that something to be the government. You know what I mean? Like government's.
I don't know. I think it's hard to find anybody that isn't somehow religious in the world. It's really hard because it does fulfill that buzz, that release of endorphins. And you may never have experienced this.
I'm even religious because when I saw that guy, I was like, please God, let this guy get hit by this car. Please, I'll do anything. Like I pray. It's not religious, but I do fall back on that whatever. Like, come on, God, you fuck me all the time. Just let me see this guy get hit by this fucking car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about I missed the whirling. I missed the whirling dervish. Oh, that's a great thing. It's a religion. I don't know the name of the religion, but the guys that practice it are called whirling dervishes, and they spin. They're whirling. They spin until they see God.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
So what they do is, I think, by generating all that centrifugal force on their brain.
No, you're right. Fighter pilots do this.
Yeah.
When they put them in this spin out, they would all report seeing the white light as they black out because their brain would get because they contracted.
Yeah, well, that's what the whirling dervishes believe that by spinning like that, you see God. You get God. They wear some wild outfits too. They wear the fez. They wear the robe, and they get spinning. they spin and the whole cake and everything. They lay their head back, they loll back their head.
Have you ever
just
tried to
spin
do
their
this?
ass. Yeah, of course. Why not?
How did you say God?
No, I fell over.
Did you wear a
fell
cape?
down. No, I didn't see. I didn't have everything. I didn't have the fez. I didn't
Oh,
have
that's
the
where
cape.
you fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody watching me either.
You just did it alone?
Yeah, I was
in your
the
house.
I was in the yard and I started spinning around. What the hell are they
What
seeing?
the hell? When?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
How long?
Well, you know, 10
10
years ago.
10 years ago is not long enough. All right.
You missed out. So, but that's the whole connection. I think it really is important connection. That, but we do have to do away with all the stupid clothing, because then we can see ourselves for what we really are.
Yeah,
All
just
this
a guy
clothing,
talking
yeah.
about nonsense. Just a guy giving a shitty graduation speech every week.
Exactly.
Hey, everybody,
Take
welcome to
everything away.
church. Oh, I don't believe this asshole. He's not wearing his stupid robes.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And then let's get down to what we really
All
are
of
underneath.
this is about clothes.
Yeah.
Court,
How you dress.
religion, the graduation speech. It's all just clothes. That's all life is. Just a series of clothes, and you either wore the wrong clothes or you didn't. And if you wore the wrong clothes, you fucked up. Go on. Okay. Is that it? Is that all done?
Just don't get me started on shoes, okay?
How do you pay $700 for a pair of jeans
Shoes,
Yeah.
they cost $1.75 to make.
Is this a you and mom thing that you've been on the show?
No, no. It's just, I can't get, style, fashion.
They're
So-
handmade.
so-
They're handmade, and you're paying for the brand.
You really believe that?
Mr. Nike, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Fucking Target clothes right now? No,
No.
you're wearing a good brand name clothes.
What is it?
Probably Lululemon.
No.
Is it Lululemon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, 'cause I know who those are. I know that my sister's buying all. Yeah.
That's it.
Welcome to the studio. I'm sure we'll get right to that mic. Can you turn that up a little bit, Sean? Oh wait, let me play these letters. Let me play these letters from Sean. Hey Sean, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
My dearest Dick, it is I, your humble audio engineer. It is with great pleasure that I write to you, my sweet friend, from the comforting thresholds of the old asphalt. At my arrival, we fortuitously hit a particularly dirty vein of ass, and thusly we shall commence an unseasonably bountiful ass harvest. Praise God. As you know, I am here to spend time with my kin celebrating the annual holiday of Ramadan. We open up our abs in our ceremonial black V-neck garments, then mix audio by hand 5 times daily, like our Sean sisters did. We must also fast from our favorite activity, looking into the mirror. It has been quite a trial to avoid looking into my precious, sparkling, clear water blue eyes. I'm so great. While I'm enjoying the annual Ramadan ass feast, I must confess that my thoughts do wander toward the city of failure.
Yeah.
Back to your lecherous, sinful mountain of debauchery,
That's right.
so that I may again delight in whatever stupid horseshit Maddox did this week.
Or all black.
Jehoshaphat! His actions have become so erratic, so farcical. He is not unlike a mustache-twirling villain tying a maiden to a train track. But instead of a maiden, it's his own career. I reckon there was quite the stir amongst the dickheads when you posted that tantalizingly succulent tweet regarding a court date wherein you spied my former master Maddox. I must say, while I am to be kept in the dark until my return, an impatient hope sparks joy within me that whatever the occasion, you most assuredly have been victorious against him and his evil happy girlfriend. Though it not becoming of a man to compare a woman, even a trade show she-devil, to an Odyssean sea monster, methinks she is akin to the Hydra. For truly, every time one of her dastardly plots is foiled, two dumber woods seem to grow in its place.
True. They hit
Also,
immediately. They hit
like the Hydra, she ugly. Anyway, I'm sure the show is in the capable, loyal hands of replacement audio engineer Tim Chains.
I wish.
Pew, pew, pew. I'm 10,000% certain, without any doubt, that he accepted your apology and is currently with you at the time of this recording. No chance he's not there. Not a little one. No. Aw. No. My loyal friend, the distance betwixt us does ignite a revival within me. Oh, how it'll do my heart good to be within the rageful walls of the studio bunker once again. Respectfully yours.
Oh,
Bond.
thank you.
I gotta take a minute. That was really, really eloquent of you.
I don't suppose Miss Lacey made mention of my vacancy from the show. Might she? Like, did she, send her regards or something? If not, that is most agreeable, but...
I don't know what he's talking about now. All right, Lacey, what's your... I gotta move on before we get a next wife. House.
Surprised he didn't use like, when the ass is high as an elephant's eye.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Lacey.
How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Oh, got some news for you.
What are you
Got some news?
wearing?
Got some
Yeah.
cadaver news?
What are you
Cadaver?
wearing right now?
Blue jeans and a black V-neck.
Whoa. What the hell's wrong with you? What did you do today?
I played golf today.
Where are you?
I am in the American South.
The American South.
The American South.
Could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere.
Very mysterious.
Yeah.
Sean
Yeah.
is always mysterious.
Okay. You
All
ready?
right. Yes. So let's start with some pop culture news for you. You guys remember Amanda Bynes, right?
No.
She was a total rage. Are you kidding me?
No, who the fuck is Amanda? I know that
The
name, but I don't know
Nickelodeon
why I know her.
A couple years ago, she was all over the headlines when she had this crazy mental breakdown. She got involved in drugs and everything, and she was tweeting up
She
a
got
storm.
involved in drugs? She
I
wasn't
think
in drugs?
She was taking drugs.
Oh, okay.
And she confirmed it in this recent interview, but she's back in control of her finances and she hopes to put her troubled past behind her.
Yeah.
She's looking forward to acting again and she
She's
wants
gonna buy
to
better drugs.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
She's gonna buy better drugs. She's back in control of her finances.
Amanda Bynes is
Amanda
coming
Bynes.
back.
You don't remember that?
No,
Her
I don't know
infamous
who the
tweet?
fuck
She
Amanda
wanted Drake to
Bynes
murder her
is.
vagina.
That's what she tweeted?
She tweeted that.
Oh, that girl needs to get laid. That's like a landing, like a guy with those landing things. Bring it right
Right?
in here.
No, that's
Fucked up tweets like that.
No, in her recent interview, she reconfirmed that even though she was on drugs when she said it the first time, she still wants Drake to murder her vagina.
Oh, Drake.
So Drake, the rapper.
What did you think she said?
I don't know. I was in and out. I heard Amanda Bynes, and I was like, I don't know who the... What is this?
Lost him. All right, what about Tiger Woods? Are you guys familiar that he was
Yeah,
arrested
DUI,
for DUI
yeah.
on Memorial Day weekend?
Oh, that was great.
It was great. It was, I mean...
It's important to get awareness of DUIs out there.
Totally.
That it's totally fine to do, and that there's no consequences that will happen to you if you get a DUI.
He's in a
But you know
little
it
hot
was
water.
you know it was pills, not booze, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, listen. So it's suspicious because after arriving at the testing facility following the arrest, he told officers that he was on 4 different medications, and one of them included Vicodin, but he didn't mention anything about Xanax.
Whiskey, beer, tequila.
But then in a new report, Officer Christopher Fandry, who had interrogated Woods at the time of his arrest, noted that Woods told police he had taken an anti-anxiety medication as well. So now...
What the hell, man? He's the greatest golfer in the world, and he's a black guy, and he just can't, like, that's not enough. If you're bemoaning your station in life, just keep that in mind, that it doesn't ever get any better. No matter what you get, it's still, every second of life is pain.
Or just have a driver.
Better.
Right?
He's still got to get on so many. He can have whatever he wants.
And he's out there. He told officers in the police report that he just likes to drive.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's fun. If you're hammered, when you put that pedal down, it feels like you are God. It's hard to get away from. I feel him. I get it.
You get it?
Xanax will fuck you up, though. That will check you right out of town. That's a bogey you don't want on your record. No. All right.
All right, moving on. So, a Chinese communications company has created a pop star factory, and they're literally mass producing boy bands, specially crafted to appeal to Chinese influential pop culture. Their latest prototype.
They have a little boy factory in China?
No, so get this. So, it's a genderless band called A Crush, complete with 5 Chinese carbon copies of little Justin Biebers, except they're all girls.
Justin Biebers?
And they prefer
Justin
to be
Biebels?
Justin Biebels.
Yeah.
And they prefer to be referred to as the handsome youths. So they're girls pretending that they're boys. Look,
A computer-made trans band?
But they're not trans because
they're computers. Oh, whoa. Made in China, man.
I thought that's crazy.
Well, why don't they, when is the news article going to come out, China made the biggest tits ever? Not China made an androgynous boy band. Hey, everybody round up all the computers and shoot them into the fucking sun. This isn't why we make this shit. It's not for boy bands and computer men, women like they're 11 years old. God damn it. God damn it. Who is giving the little girls and boys money to fund this, to pay for this shit? Take it all away. Everybody's allowance is canceled until I get my sex robots effective immediately. Don't you think?
Yep.
What? Somebody guy went into work, yo boss, hey, we can make fake people? Check it out, I made little children. Oh, you made little boys? Well, you don't know. They're actually little boys or girls. You're fucking fired, man. Get the fuck out of my office with that shit. You bring back the hottest bitch in the whole dog. I'm so hot I can never stop looking at it because it gets hotter as I stare at it. It gets eye tracking and it's all connected and I just stare into the eyes of my wife, my iPad waifu for the rest of my fucking life like the Harry Potter mirror. Not this stupid boy band shit. Get out!
So wait, so these are virtual?
No,
Yeah.
no, they're real people.
Wait, they're real people?
They're real people.
Yeah, Dick really,
I told you they were girls pretending to be boys.
I thought you said a factory made them.
No, they said that they were producing.
figuratively.
Yeah, they created a pop star factory.
So what is that?
It's weird, they're on a never-ending tour in the Vatican right now.
So what, they just dressed them up and made a boy band?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not like what I thought it was.
You legit thought they were
It's a bunch
robots.
of girls nobody wants.
Yeah, I thought they were making robots that are fucked.
I don't know how we got our signals crossed.
Well, Lacey, it was your fault. Somehow. Okay.
Moving on. Speaking of shitstorms. Alright, so this weekend Disneyland patrons experienced the shittiest place on earth versus the happiest place. Police say 17 people were struck with poop as a flock of birds flew over the theme park in Anaheim just before 9 p.m. Hazmat crews attended an area near Sleeping Beauty's hassle following the
No.
reports. At 11
This is
adults,
a bunch of birds. Shit all good.
Can you,
They should have
can you
just
call it
dubbed
the
John
hazmat
Candy's
cruise?
voice from the Rescuers in there.
What?
Doing it. Didn't John Candy like voice an albatross?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Shortly after the complaint of the massive dump, Anaheim police tweeted, "With Anaheim fire at Disneyland, no crime occurred. Guest hit with fecal matter appears to be that geese flew over. No injuries."
God, I wish I was there
How do you?
for that. The day that I end up taking 80s girl to Disneyland, I'm just gonna put laxatives and bird seed all around the park, just so I can, when birds fly over, I'm like, look, honey, look up in the air with her mouth open. It's just a bunch of bird shit, right? I'm gonna go, I'll get it on me too, but I don't care. Like, everybody, fuck Disneyland. All right, let's go on the teacups again.
I just don't understand how that became a problem. Like, how do you not know you got shit on by a bird? How do you?
It's tough. Sometimes you don't know.
Have you ever been crapped on by a bird?
Dad, you have?
No, you have.
What the hell are you talking
Yeah,
In his hair?
down there at that restaurant down by in Malibu, Gladstone's. You remember you
that's
got
right.
it shit on you
Right
so
away.
hard. Yeah, it was like you walked in and
God damn it! You're
it
right.
was so funny.
You know, the worst thing about the birds is you can't get them back. Because they're like they're flying around.
Take off.
Like, you sons of bitches, and they can't understand you when you're shouting it. They just fly
That scares
around
them away.
shitting on everybody. And I got the whole sky. That's right, I remember that.
And we told you the thing is that is supposedly good fortune, good luck. When
Was
a
that a
bird-
religious thing?
No, I think it's from the east.
What
It's
kind
an
of
Eastern
outfits are they
thing.
wearing?
Sounds like an idiot thing.
No, I
Like
mean if you
shit
get
on
shit on all the time, you gotta make something good about it.
Yeah.
You know.
God, I remember how infuriated that made me. Because you just
Where
sit
did
there
it?
and look at it. Yeah,
It was huge.
it was huge. It got on my skin too,
It went
Lacey.
everywhere.
It got a little bit on my skin as well.
No.
I said to you, aren't you glad elephants don't fly? Don't you? That was a
Yeah, and I said, and I
Dad
thought,
joke.
Dad, will you shut the hell up? I got a bunch of bird shit on me.
Oh shit.
We never went back to Gladstone's, by the way.
No, because it got taken over by a like a club. Like it turned into
What?
a douchebag restaurant. It used to
Oh, wow.
Gladstone's. Yeah, Gladstone's on the beach in Malibu used to be peanuts.
Yeah.
And the people who bought it put a bunch of blue umbrellas everywhere, and they got rid of the peanuts. Excuse me, I'm gonna throw up because I was out all night drinking with my lawyer. Yeah, they ruined it.
Oh, I haven't been back.
Fucking
I haven't been back.
No, we haven't been back either. Not because of the bird shit.
No.
I would happily get bird shit right in my eye to go to the old Gladstones, but it doesn't exist. Have you ever been shit on by a bird? Have you ever been?
times.
Yeah, why?
It's lucky.
Why? Because fucking I was an idiot and went outside.
Yeah.
That's all on me, truly. And like you said, you can't reason with the bird.
I can't
be like,
intimidate
"Hey,
them.
shit on me."
A dog will do something wrong, and you're like, fucker, yeah, oh shit. Fuck this up. The bird's like, whatever, man. I don't respect you.
Yeah.
God damn it. Somebody shoot that bird. I guess you fucking can't just shoot them. They go all over the place. Well, no, come on. Do
Yeah.
something. Freak their eggs.
And then
I'm gonna
they-
eat them every day. I just ate all these goddamn eggs.
Or then when I'm standing there doing handstands trying to shit back.
And they're like,
at
that's
them.
our period, dude.
It's all bad. But yeah,
I
and
hate
the worst
birds.
part about it is you lose your dignity for the rest of like that
Your
month.
life.
That's right.
Yeah, your life for sure.
I blocked that
But-
memory out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
I remember regularly. We always talk about it.
Who the fuck is
your mother? Your mother. Remember that time
Mother.
the bird shit on you?
Remember that idiot? All right, what else?
What else?
Have you ever gotten shit on by a bird, Lacey?
I have in
Why?
college. It was upsetting. I was walking through the middle of campus with all my shit, and all of a sudden I just got dropped on, and I was like, I was going to class. I couldn't not go to class, so I had to go to class with shit on my chest.
Bird shit on your chest?
Yes. All down my shirt.
Oh my
I
god,
didn't get
that's
any
a
on my
weird
skin.
mix of feelings that I'm having right now. Who's gonna win? Which one's gonna win? Just got revulsion or arousal? I have to check back in a little bit with
There's
those guys.
absolutely nothing good about that.
I knew a guy, this guy I worked with in college briefly. He was riding his bike, and he was holding a coffee. He was riding his bike to work one day, and he he was checking out a girl and saying hi to her, and then he wrecked his bike and spilled his coffee all over him, and then a bird shit on him. So he had this, like, right on his head, right on his forehead, all the way down his face. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
It was funny when it happened to him.
That'd be great though. I'd laugh at that.
Not to me.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can laugh at yourself, right?
No.
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 So serious.
Absolutely not.
All right. Moving on, some more Twitter news. So, Trump is planning on hosting a tech summit at the White House later this month
Good.
because he obviously
Golfing
has
tech.
huge
Big Bertha's gonna
tech
come.
governmental
Big Bertha Callaway.
plans on working together.
And then Titleist. They're all going to come demo their new tech. This is a bouncier club than we've ever had, Mr. President. Not bouncy enough.
Right.
I wish he would fucking do that. That's why I voted for him. I just want the dumbest shit because it's all like as soon as he starts trying to fix it, I'm like, Trump, you're not gonna, you can't fix it. Everybody from both sides hates you, and they're all like criminal. The only way you can fix it is by killing all of them. Like you can't fix. They're not gonna vote for any of your shit. Just do the dumbest shit possible. That's what you gotta double down on stupid. I'm having a tech summit. I appointed Jenna Jameson to the Department of Education. I was like, well, I got nothing to say about the Betsy DeVos thing. Like people can pick it apart. Oh, she donated this. It's like shut the fuck up. But if he just went there, I appointed Alf to the Department of Transportation, the DOT. He's going to be making all, Mr. President, Alf's not real. Huh? I bet you can't wait to see how Alf starts working then. You pieces of shit. You reporting pieces of shit. That's all, no offense, Lacey. But to all the reporters, you fucking assholes. Yeah, it's Alf. It's Alf.
None taken.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with the Russian premier when he gets here? We're gonna play with Lincoln Logs all day, and then they sit outside in the front in the Rose Garden playing with fucking Lincoln Logs, and people are like, huh? I thought there's a big Russian conspiracy. And he's like, motherfucker, we're playing with Lincoln Logs. You think does this look like a conspiracy to you? That's how you dominate the news. Not trying to fix it. Trump, and I know he listens to the show. I didn't vote for you to actually fix that shit. I just said that so people would respect me. But I really just voted so you'd spend the first 2 years fucking with people. God. What's up? Hey, press conference. Hey, yo, what's up? I passed level 4 of Marble Madness today on the original NES. I don't know if all of you look like you probably didn't play Marble Madness. You probably never passed level 2. This guy over here at the Washington Post, you're fucked, sir. But I beat level 4. Suck my cock. Mr. President, what's your plans for... Well, I plan to go play level 5 of Marble Madness. It's the upside down level of Marble Madness. And it's very difficult, but I got all day to do it because I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm not doing any... I can't stress to you morons enough. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I know... The Republicans are fucking with me, the Democrats are fucking with me, the media's fucking with me all day, every day, and I'm gonna play Marble Madness and Lincoln Logs until you guys just stop. So, that's what I wish would happen. What?
He's gonna get real good at Marble Madness.
You can't get good at Marble Madness.
No,
You
he's
think
going
that, man, I put a lot of hours into Marble Madness. You never get good. You never pass that upside down level. No one ever has. No one. Was that the... Why did I start talking about that?
That wasn't the news, but you made it a lot better.
Oh, what was the news?
We're gonna move on.
No, what was your news story?
Well, so...
Trump says he's never played Marble Madness. Fuck!
Tech. You did tech.
Oh yeah, Tech Summit.
Tech Summit.
Tech Summit.
With
So,
Big Bertha Callaway.
former Twitter CEO Dick Costolo sent out a warning tweet to his fellow techies about the upcoming summit, advising, if you don't get invited to this meeting and want to know what it's like, just drink a bottle of gin and then waterboard yourself.
What the hell? Is that a joke? Why? What's the joke?
Exactly how I'd imagine a meeting with Trump.
A gin?
Drunk and fucked
I don't
up.
think Trump is a gin guy. Oh wait, he doesn't drink.
He doesn't drink. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's what it would be like.
Waterboarding. Oh, you don't like Trump, huh? So that's why it's funny. Yeah. All right.
Moving on to some drug news.
Now I'm very serious.
So more people than ever are showing up to work with drugs in their system.
Mm-hmm.
New
Yeah,
Jersey.
because it's work. Because every second of it is torture, and you have to pay them to be there. Yeah, that's why.
Pretty much. New Jersey-based Quest Diagnostics, a company that provides human service departments nationwide with drug screening services, revealed earlier this week that now more than ever, employees are testing positive for illegal substances, such as cocaine, marijuana, and methamphetamine. That they have in the last 12 years.
Does it have a breakdown of the jobs? Like surgeons are in there?
No,
Doctors got meth?
It says that employees testing positive for marijuana has increased by 75% since 2013.
Yeah.
Testing positive for amphetamines has increased by 64% since 2006 or in 2016. That's no.
Who cares?
Huh?
Like just let them. Like what? Well, their productivity is gonna go down. Just pay them a little less. Like say, look, you can come in to work high, but we're gonna knock $5 off your. We're gonna lower your pay by 5%. You're like, all right, that's fine. Cool. No problem at all.
That's how you solve it?
Yeah. What are you gonna stop them from doing drugs?
No.
Come on, does everybody do drugs all the time? That's my motto. Everybody do all drugs all the time. Always. Like if ever, don't fight it. You know, just embrace it. Who's not doing drugs at work? That's what I want to know.
Ostracize them.
Yeah, bully them into doing drugs.
Those are your real psychopaths.
Yeah, that's what Dare taught me is that peer pressure works all the time. That's why they're all you gotta watch out for peer pressure. People giving you drugs. Okay.
Dare's
I'll
trying to make a
watch
comeback.
out for people giving me free drugs, dude.
Watch out for those who share.
Who's the target for this Dare ad? It's hot chicks.
Yeah.
It's not me. Nobody's like, hey, Dick, you want a bunch of free mushrooms? And that's a list of things that's never happened to me in my life. You want this bag of weed?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. So stupid.
They're trying to make Dare come back.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Last week I was leaving Ralph's and this little girl was standing outside and she like ran up to me and she's like, hey, do you remember Dare? I was like, yes, and I'm not going to talk to you.
Bitch, do you remember Dare? What the fuck are you talking about? Do I remember Dare? Yeah, it didn't work. That's what I remember about Dare. I remember Dare being where I learned about how great drugs are, because morons that I hated told me not to do them. And I said, oh, but you're the person that makes me like learn spelling with a bunch of people who are mentally handicapped. So why the fuck would I listen to you about whether or not I should do drugs? Aren't you the guy? Aren't you the lady that keeps me in here all fucking day, every day, when I just want to go outside and fuck around? And now you're telling me I shouldn't do drugs? Oh, you can kiss the end of my cock. I'm gonna go do a shitload of drugs. Thank you very much.
They're like, here kids, don't do drugs, but you might run up a blunt.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
It's officer friendly. I know that guy's not officer friendly. That's the guy that gives my dad speeding tickets for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Whatever he says, I hate his ass. Because it puts my dad in a bad mood, and that affects my day. So you, sir, also, you can kiss the end of my cock. I'm doing whatever you guys say, I'm going to do the opposite. Send a cop into every classroom in America to talk about how cool drugs are. I'm going to be like, no, they're not cool. You are a fucking tool. Get out. I'm never doing drugs again. Don't you think that that's a good idea? Yeah. Like, what do they not think for it? Well, let's tell all these kids that drugs are bad. Well, they're not. Wow. Stop. Why? Like, does this work? Nah. Are you guys supposed to be, what do you do here? Why do you think this is your job? To tell people not to do the fuck alone. Just leave the fuck alone.
So last week, a Santa Monica-based toy company shipped 7 pounds of hot pepper steak to a mother of 2 and as well as a children's toy blogger in New York. The woman could smell the pot before she even opened the package.
How'd she know it was pot? Why did they get a
No one
7
knows.
pound?
The company's conducting an internal investigation.
Yeah, because they're
It's very
trafficking drugs, they
serious.
sent it to the wrong address. Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, I checked out the website. It's
Yeah.
so funky.
What was that name of that company in Breaking Bad? Ladies Girl? I know you know fucking everything about Breaking Bad. The company, the German company, they own Pollos Hermanos. Monegro or something? No, it wasn't that. Montegro? Put it with them. They're doing it. That's what they're doing.
Well, you could go on Craigslist and people send it all over the country. They advertise.
Whoa, what? You can. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I'm on Craigslist quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Looking for free stuff,
Free plants?
free plants, and doing research for my, what is it?
Smoking?
But yeah, they advertise, no hassles, never had a problem,
No hassle.
ship anywhere in America.
For weed?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, out of California, Colorado, various states.
Which other states?
Oregon, Washington.
Okay, so you know all of that.
Yeah, they're,
Alright.
yeah, all the rec states.
Okay. No further questions, John. This guy seems totally up and up. Alright. Is that news?
That's all the news
That's
I
all
got
the
for you
news you
today.
got? Amanda Bynes. Wow.
I can't believe you didn't know about her.
How lazy? How the fuck would I know about Amanda Bynes?
She was like the biggest news story 2 years ago.
No,
Yeah,
she
she
was
was-
never
she
a
was
big
wandering
news
Oh,
around
story.
yeah, she was
Sunset
just
with
falling out of cars, she
Oh
was
my goodness.
partying on every
Really?
continent,
Yeah,
yeah.
She threw a
funny.
ball out of like a 10-story building.
She threw a bong out of a 10-story building?
Because the cops are like,
A Frankenstein had bong? Did you know her when you were a little girl?
I knew of her. I was a fan.
You were a fan.
So this definitely impacted me because she was like the first like downward spiral that I actually could understand. So I was too young for Britney.
What about Lindsay? What about Lindsay?
I was too young for Lindsay too. Like I knew it was happening, but I just didn't really understand like the age of the word and what was going on in her life. So.
See, the thing is that bitches be crazy. That's what you gotta remember. And that they will all do this.
They are
They're
crazy.
fucking crazy. It's not news. Newsflash. This bitch is crazy. That's not news. Take it away. I'm not clicking on that. All right. Thank you very much, Lacey. Thank you, Johnny, the sound engineer, for filling in. Did you do a good job? Did you remember to hit record?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Dad, thank you. I got some dad questions here that people asked me on Twitter for you. Let's see here. How do I, this is from Tannic. What are you laughing at?
I'm reading it.
Tannic Hippie says, how do I raise my son to be an alleged stoner audio engineer for a podcast? That's probably a joke, but...
Well,
Oh,
looks like they're on their way.
Ribeye Jenkins, a lady, says, ask your dad if he ever caught you jerking off. Describe it in great details, please. And then she has a bunch of eggplants.
What's that?
I think it's meaning a penis. An
Oh.
erection, because it's at least that's what I mean. when I
I'd use a
send
banana.
The emojis don't have a banana, dude.
No?
No.
They do.
They do? Lacey, send me here. I need to update my text cocks.
I like ribeye.
Okay. Did you ever catch? You never caught me jerking off.
No.
How do you deal with that? Every time you leave, your kid's just jerking off like crazy.
Everybody has to
No,
have
that's-
secrets.
Lacey, that's a peeled banana. I don't want to send. I'm not sending my peeled dick to a woman. I'm sending a solid, throbbing eggplant. You say, bitch, look at this fucking eggplant. Not a peel ripped off like a monkey tearing into my penis.
That's not what we were talking
That's not
about.
erotic at all. You think if a guy sent you that, you would go dry as a fucking desert? That would be revolting. You go, dude, eggplant, please, only eggplant, not a peeled banana. How does your father deal with the goss? If you're going to start a small business this year, what industry area would you choose, Dad? Right on the mic.
Well, it really depends on your goals. Are you looking to make a ton of money?
That's what these goals are.
Are you looking to make a living? Great franchise available that looks really promising is
What about gold? I heard you could sell
Chick-fil-A.
gold for cash.
Gold for cash. No, gold's for suckers.
Yeah, that's gold is where it's at. Because you can hold it in your hand.
Yeah. So Bitcoin hit $2,700 recently.
So you should get in Bitcoin?
No, I'm just saying it hit $2,700 recently. So not everything that glitters.
So what industry?
Food industry's really easy in.
Because people gotta eat.
People gotta eat.
And they gotta eat more and more because they're so goddamn fat.
Oh.
And they're getting fatter every day.
One bit of advice from a millionaire years ago was sell to the masses to live with the classes. So find something that everybody is going to use.
Deregulate that asses. That's what so what?
So, you know, look at an industry where you're going to sell to a lot of people. I love internet-based businesses because you don't have to have employees. And that's probably the biggest drag about food industry is that it requires a lot of people. So if you're not a people person, a teacher, you know, somebody that is willing to work with people to teach them, then you need to look in the way of internet businesses, finding a product that resonates and then building a platform to sell it. Is that enough buzzwords for you?
Yeah, sounded like all. I don't know how to take
Great
that
advice.
and do anything with it. It just sounded like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it's good.
You need a funny hat or something.
Hey, contact Chick-fil-A. They have a great franchise.
How do you get a very strong-willed 3-year-old boy to listen? Were Dick and his sister more mama's children or daddy's? How did you deal with it? From Bird Jet.
Well, you know, looking back on it, I wasn't as involved as I thought I was. Mom took care of most everything.
Oh.
But somebody, you know,
What is this, a Mother's Day episode?
I was busy.
That's the kind of shit you say.
Anyway, I
to
was
Mom.
busy. So, you know, with a 3-year-old, you have to be consistent. And that's what is super important. Is if you flake on one area, it's going to catch up with you because they'll start questioning everything. So just be consistent.
Oh man, you really fucked up.
Why, he's consistent?
Yeah, I'm very consistent, Sean.
He starts questioning everything.
Yep.
Exactly.
Let's see here. What motivates your dad? Like, what inspires him to get up in the morning and keep at it? From the Redback. Jesus.
There's only one thing that matters. No?
Pussy, I know what matters.
And that's part of it. Drive. You must have drive. So you wake up in the morning and your drive has to click in. Go to bed and you click it off. But you got to have tons of drive. And don't be fucking crazy. That's real important. If you're crazy, people will notice. So self-evaluate.
If you in like a black vest and an untucked black
Crazy.
shirt, that's
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I've never seen anyone do that before.
No.
What if you don't have drive?
You're kind of screwed.
Oh man.
In my experience, because then you're not getting up, you're not busting balls, you're not doing what it takes to get things done. Drive's important.
Let's see.
Just have it.
Is it a good idea to let your kids eat ice cream in your brand new BMW?
BMWs are just things. Your
No,
kids are
that's not
important.
how you reacted 20, 30 years ago.
Well, that was my car, and I've grown a lot since then.
Yeah, right.
It's a
I
great
bet if I got
experience.
dumped over a Coke in your car right now, you'd be pretty pissed off.
Now, honestly, I wouldn't. I swear to God, because I just did the same thing to your mother's car. I just dumped over a coffee.
It's not so funny now.
I'm gonna clean it one day.
Let's see here.
A lot of dead space.
Yeah, that's okay. You can cut that out, right, Johnny? The big, I don't think we had any dead space.
Oh, I don't know
Big-
about that.
Big ones. Where I'm looking. Have you heard the gay fan fiction about Dick and the handsome audio engineer? Have you heard that?
Oh.
He
I
wrote
kind
that.
of look over that.
A woman wrote
Ignore
that,
it.
though. Big.
I read about it. It was titillating.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
If I was
when do
somebody
you
else.
give your kids? When do you give kids their first beer?
You know, I never looked at it like that. It was just, you know, if they had a beer in their hand, I thought, okay, well, I should too.
I guess they know what's best for them.
Yeah. Well, you recall when we traveled through Europe and your sister was younger than you, and she wanted to try wine. She got so
She made a
hammered.
real asshole out of
Yeah,
herself.
she was giggly and just the next day
Fucking
was
idiot.
hungover. She didn't,
Yeah.
and that seemed to cure it.
How
So
old was she?
she was like 14,
Yeah.
legal age in France apparently.
Let's see. What are you laughing at? Which one do you want to answer?
The hate-filled demon.
Oh yeah, okay. How does this is from Strange Sig? How does the dad go from a hate-filled demon at the workplace, and then once he is home, a tranquil Zen Buddhist monk?
Well, you spark up a blunt. Because sometimes that works, and I recommend indica because it sounds like you're.
Whoa, this is fresh news that I'm looking here.
I read about it. I just read the study.
I don't believe that at
I
all.
swear to God,
No,
I just read it this
absolutely
morning.
No one believes
This
that.
morning there was a study.
Everyone thinks that you're smoking weed.
At
He also
the
participated.
University of Illinois in Chicago, they just did a study.
You can throw names out, it doesn't help.
There's a Craigslist version of Gus Fring in here.
Yeah.
No, I really don't have an answer. You just go for a run. Don't stop till it hurts so much you can't think.
Have you forgiven me? This is from Kofifi Jones.
I don't remember.
No one knows who any of these people are, Dad. This is Twitter.
What's Kofifi?
Kofifi?
I heard that.
Trump made a
yeah,
he made a typo on a
can't,
tweet.
can't spell. What is it he was trying to spell? I don't know.
Nothing. He was making a tweet, and then it was Kofifi, and that was he obviously just hit a bunch of buttons and then posted it, and then said, "Oh, I've got so many Marble Madness games to play, I can't go correct this fucking tweet." And for some reason, it was the most hilarious thing in the world.
Yeah,
A guy who, it's like an 80-year-old man who tweets the best on the entire planet, fucked up a tweet. Everybody jacked themselves off in their mouth because of this stupid typo. It's like, God, you guys, how fucking, yeah. Like, wow, you really, impeachment?
Yeah.
Immediately, impeachment is coming.
No, I read a guy wanted to have his license, he got a license plate with that name on
Yeah.
it. What the hell is that about? And then some other guy was mad because he didn't get it, you know?
Uh-huh.
He was late. Okay.
Have you forgiven me for the Optimus Prime incident?
I don't know, which one?
Oh, I think it's about me.
Oh.
Have I forgiven you for messing up my Optimus Prime? No. Is the answer. Alright, maybe one more. Oh, let's see. What kind of advice did you have before having children? Did you get any advice about that?
None. No, just
shows.
You know, parents didn't talk back then much to the kids about that kind of stuff. Not that I do, but my parents were more aloof. My dad was gone, working, so didn't get much advice from him other than, what did he say? I can't remember.
Okay.
Your mom was stunt doubling for the Virgin Mary.
Yep. We had the church for our advice.
We're different.
Here's a good one from Bandit Singer. Did you ever think your son was gay?
Nope.
All right, let's close on that. This has been the Dick Show. Go to dick.show. Let me see if anyone's supposed to call. Oh shit.
So the stereo's going in?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, stereo. All right, stereo.
I can feel
Hey, stereo. See you. Stereo, see you there? I think he's got his own thing muted. Where are the fanboys? Are you on right now?
Dick Masterson, what's up?
Yes. Okay. So is the fight still happening? Is the boxing match between you and Asterio still happening?
I'll drive to New York tonight and lay this motherfucker out.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. What happened with the Donald? Why are you a mod on the Donald anymore, or what?
I no longer mod the Donald on a day-to-day basis. I host a weekly mod thread now.
What happened?
Works out better for everybody that way.
Oh, okay. I was getting worried. I don't want your involvement in the shenanigans on the show to affect your personal and professional reputation, especially at the Donald, because you know how much I love the Donald.
The Donald is as high energy as ever.
So what does the Stereos have in store for him? Same thing I told him. Please tell me you're training to fight. You have to train.
I'm doing about 2 hours of cardio a day. I've done a lot of strength training. I don't think I need to do it anymore. At this point, if the fight's coming up soon, I don't think additional strength training is going to help me any. So I've just been doing a lot of cardio, a couple hours a night.
2 hours?
Whenever I can.
Oh my God, you are gonna kick the shit out of us.
My plan is to sort of wear him out in a round or two, and then once he is out of breath and is huffing lard, then I just come in and punch him in the head 200-300 times in a round.
That's a good fucking plan. Pretty simple. It will definitely work. Is the Stereos around?
Poor Stereos.
I don't know why, Asterios, you're not muted. Fucking open your mic and call in. So what are you're predicting a what round knockout?
Me? Are you talking to me?
No, you, yeah. What are you predicting? Are you gonna go the distance, or are you going for a knockout?
You know, it depends how the rule. I would like this to be like an old-fashioned boxing match where it's you box. There's no rounds. There's no points. It's you go until someone either throws in the towel or doesn't get up off the canvas.
Yeah. Okay. That's so definitely.
Like back in the day, a boxing match could go on for 100 rounds. But I mean, obviously, Asterios would die of a heart attack by then. But I don't like points. I just want violence, and I want And I want to hear tears
from Asterios.
Tears and like whimpering and maybe like begging for forgiveness, stuff like like real pathetic cuck shit. Something that he's versed in.
Okay, so what's the stakes? I do want to see. Yeah, Asterios, you're on. We can hear you.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ over here. Well, let me get a goddamn word in edgewise over here.
Go ahead.
Asterios, your words mean nothing.
First off, I'd like to point out that this guy got kicked out of his mod ship from the Donald. Even the Donald was like, this guy's too much of a cuck for us. Why? Like, what the fuck happened to you? Don't you know that's our entire press hook? Is that it's me boxing a guy from the Donald, not me boxing some fucking nobody from nowhere?
I am an author. First of all, I'm an author.
Just bullshit book that no one will ever read. The only chance you ever had.
I've been called the modern day Philip K. Dick.
Yeah, you've been called the modern day Philip K. Dick by the crazy people who don't even want to hang out with you anymore. Jesus Christ! How did you blow this so badly?
I'll read that book. Just so you know.
Hey, thanks, Dick. I'll send you a signed copy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow, that'll be worth less than the garbage you find in the streets.
The only garbage that I'm finding on the street, Asterios, is going to be your corpse.
Wait, what? Wait, do you know where I live? Have you doxed me? Who's doxing who here?
No, but I appreciate your calls for doxing, Asterios. It's great that somebody's posting my home address on Reddit now. That's really making really painting the left as we've always known that what they do.
They always know what you do with Asterios. You guys abuse and bully everyone. That's what we know.
Yeah, exactly. You guys only control both houses of Congress, the presidency, and the Supreme Court, and yet you somehow always act like the minority.
Because our minority is just Trump. It's one guy we have in government versus the entire government. And
that is not at all true. You have majorities in the House and Senate, and you guys didn't even let Obama have his last Supreme Court pick.
Why would we? Why the fuck would we why would we just let Obama have us in the what fucking thinking is that?
He was a failed president.
The Constitution doesn't work for you. The president gets to pick the Supreme Court nominees, not some fucking turtle.
Well, you know what? Hillary Clinton should have arranged for Scally to get killed sooner.
You guys did successfully cut the man out of the Supreme Court. Congratulations. The next thing you guys do is you successfully disable the fucking filibuster. I can't wait till we're in power again. We're gonna filibuster the shit out of you guys.
We're gonna deport you before that happens, you son of a bitch. We're gonna build a big wall.
Yes, a Mexican deporting me. Yes, a Mexican deporting me for a change.
It's our country now. You let too many of us in.
Yes,
we run California, so we run the whole thing.
You control the presidency, both houses of Congress, and the Supreme Court. It is your country. And when it gets super fucked up, it's gonna be your fault.
No, we'll blame it on you.
Of course you will. You will. Anyway, Warren the Fanboys, can you get your mod ship back so this like can have some kind of press angle? Because if you don't have your mod ship, it's just too nobodies punching each other, and that happens every day in Philadelphia.
What is that
Wait,
slap thing?
are you trying to weasel out now by adding some additional qualifiers?
No, he's right. He's right.
I am asking you if
Asterios
you
is right.
could
Nobody
make this-
cares. Nobody cares if Asterios
I mean,
beats up a guy.
Yeah, it's like
Or
the
gets his
whole
ass
idea
kicked
was
by
it
a
was
guy.
some liberal versus a guy from the top. I mean, how can you not realize that? It's better press for your book too if you're a mod for the opposite.
This is what the spiders become.
Well, how it works now is that when I write the MAGA threads, I promote my Twitter, and then there's no conflict of interest, so I'm not like being
Oh
a
yeah.
sellout.
Oh wow. The first time a Trump fan was ever worried about a conflict of interest in anything. You're so goddamn.
What the hell is that smacking sound?
Stapler.
That's him fucking jerking off in the background.
That's me laying into a heavy bag here.
You need a fidget spinner.
Yeah, you need to. All right, boys. Sounds like the fight's still
okay.
on.
We need to set a fight date.
Okay, when?
How's tonight work for you?
You know we
Sinners,
need
if
to.
you want to fight, I'll come over and I'll punch you in the jaw. What are you afraid of?
Understand that this is an opportunity for you to shill your goddamn terrible book that no one will read.
Listen, my book has already been called by some of the greatest writers in science fiction an absolute masterpiece.
Yeah. I'm sure the imaginary angel of Philadelphia, your own chewing off your coffee table, loves this shitty book that no one will read.
Fuck
You're gonna want the time to do a rewrite. You're gonna want the time to actually get it printed up, so it's not just a text file by a crazy person. We need to
Listen, my
That's
being
true.
crazy is 100% the selling angle of this book. Where else are you going to read something written by a manic Donald Trump supporter who has a framed photo of Donald Trump that's like 28 by 36 inches above his office?
That's not a huge.
Lacey, do you want to read this guy's
That's
book?
like a mini book that you hand
Looks like a
Comic-Con
science fiction
because you're
adventure
too
with
cheap for a
Trump
real
in
poster.
space.
This is not a poster. This is a framed photograph of Donald Trump.
Okay, I think we're getting
This
distracted.
fucking guy.
I think we're getting distracted from the point here.
All
boys.
hours of the day.
All right, hold on. When is the fight? How much time do you guys need to prepare to have the fight properly?
I've been ready to fight Asterios since day one.
Okay, Asterios, how much time do you want to prepare? Since you don't want to fight tonight because I guess you're afraid or something like that.
But he's a big pussy. He's too busy like gobbling shit straight from a pig's ass.
Okay, it's weird that you think about those kinds of things. Look,
Wow.
I mean, that's your training regimen, isn't it?
Listen,
Read.
you are literally making the noise that your side makes fun of. Listen, I would happily fight you tonight, and neither of us would get anything out of it other than the concussion you get and a broken orbital socket. When's your book done, and when's it coming out? We need to have the fight when your book is ready to be sold.
Okay, you guys have to discuss this off the air. We have to find out when everyone's books are getting published so we can have this boxing match between two guys who are going to windmill each other for 30 seconds and then pass out.
Dick, listen, he's gonna need the money from this book after I put him in the hospital and he doesn't have Obamacare.
Yeah.
I'm a liberal trying to help
Yeah.
a poor conservative out.
Yeah, I know.
Asterios, you're gonna need the Bible after I murder you and you're standing in the front of the pearl
Yeah,
gates.
the Bible is free and no one wants to read it, just like your fucking book.
Actually, my book is $2.99.
Is it even on sale? Plug your book. What the fuck?
$2.99 for the ebook, $9.99 for printed.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Oh, that's a great fucking deal. Hey, well, I'm going to plug something. My training is going great. I'm not kidding. A dickhead reached out to me who's the manager of a McDonald's in New Jersey, and he invited me to come down to McDonald's and eat as many McNuggets as I want with a manager's discount. So this Saturday night, on my Patreon, I'm going to try to eat 100 McNuggets in an hour so I can gain the mass it's going to take to crush this little twerp.
Are you gonna live stream it?
Of course I'm going to live stream it. Patreon.
Oh, great! I've always wanted to see a liberal commit suicide on a live stream. This is gonna be great.
I like to point out the most delicious suicide possible. I can't help it. I love McNuggets.
Okay,
Patreon
so
account
check out
this Saturday night, 8 p.m. Trade it.
check out Stereos eating 100 chicken McNuggets. Probably on patreon.com/Stereos. And
Maybe I'll do a rival stream.
Enthusiasm, Dick.
what?
You want to try to say that with just a tiny bit less enthusiasm?
Stereos, you don't need to sell a man eating himself to death on chicken McNuggets.
That's very good.
I can say
That's why
it.
this guy's a better businessman than me.
Maybe I'll do a rival stream of me training for 10 hours.
That's
You're
a great
gonna lose.
idea. See? Now you're thinking like someone who wants to get people interested in a fight.
And War of the Fanboys, where can people get more information on your book?
You can again follow me on Twitter at Trump Sci-Fi. I've got a website, postmaga.com.
Okay.
The book is written. I'm currently shopping around for an editor. I'm currently working with some digital artists to design the cover. It's going to be a great cover. You're going to see it. You're going to know that I'm going to make reading great again.
Well, hit up Ali Hassanin.
Are you writing a version of the book that takes into account Trump's impending impeachment? Like, do you have a backup plan for that?
Are you you think Trump's gonna get impeached? What?
Listen, the illusion runs strong with this
Based on
one.
what?
This is a man who thinks that eating 100 chicken nuggets is going to help him win a fight.
It's going to make me win a fight. Did you not read The Intercept? Did you not read how Russia absolutely penetrated our electoral
The only thing that's going to be penetrated is your face with my fist.
Who cares?
That's the only penetration you're going to be seeing of Stereos.
Who fucking cares about what Russia did? Saudi
I'm going to punch a hole in your
hundreds
head.
of millions of dollars into the Clinton campaign, and what?
There's absolutely no evidence that Russia did anything. And now your defense is who cares?
No, I don't think they did anything. I don't think they did anything beyond what governments normally do. Like our own fucking government reads every single email and text that we send, and you're telling me Russia tried to hack an email? Are you fucking kidding me? My email's permanently hacked. It's permanently hacked by people stealing out my fucking paycheck. What do I care about Russia? Of course they're trying to hack it. Of course they are, because they got the same
2 weeks ago, you said there was
bureaucrats.
zero. 2 weeks ago, you said there was zero evidence that Russia had hacked anything, and now you're saying, of course they have, and who cares? This is not.
No, it's just normal government shit.
The Russians, and we now have proof.
Oh my
If
God.
if you read the article on The Intercept, something I'm guessing you guys haven't talked a lot about on the Donald, a website that kicked you out from your mod chip for being too fucking crazy.
Nobody has read
Wait,
it.
is Stereos talking?
All right. What if
Hey, get
he
in here.
just kicked the shit out of his stereos for his
I'm going to take a Stereos. I'm going to throw him down a flight of stairs. I'm going to land a flying elbow from 3 stories up.
I'd like to point out that
Who's
both of those
fine?
moves are illegal in boxing.
I'm going to be
No,
at
you
this
can
wall
always get away with
20
one. That's what I know
seconds
from
of this
boxing.
fight.
You can get away with one elbow right to the face. They give you a warning. You do it right at the top. You just walk out and punch him in the nuts, and the ref goes, "Hey, you lose
Actually,
point."
that was what my training instructor told me to do. He said,
Yeah,
walk out
sure.
and kick a Stereos right in the nuts.
Yep. All right, guys, get the hell out of here. Go to Trump Sci-Fi on Twitter. Go to patreon.com/Stereos to watch the McNuggets. Thank you for calling in. I look forward to the fight.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me. Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
What are you, smacking someone's ass there?
He's literally jerking off while on this call. This
All
is
right.
the most attention he's ever had, and he loves it.
Well, Dad, thank you for coming in to the show.
Sounds like he's
My
snapping
pleasure.
your belt.
Lacey, thank you, of course.
Thank you for having me.
Johnny, the fill-in sound engineer, thank you very much. Don't fuck up this audio. It's a real nuclear football you got over there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fuck it up. Don't, I'm telling you, right? I want to look you in the eye, because then afterwards, if you did fuck it up, I would say, man, I wish I told that guy not to fuck up.
I feel you.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming over and doing this.
Well,
It's been the Dick Show. See you next Tuesday. This outro is from Bad Pizza. I'll tell you when my mom walks in to this soundtrack. Not yet. Not yet. Not a thought in your mind about your mom walking in. Just jamming out. right there. You say, Mom, what did you see? Nothing. I don't believe you. Ever happened to you?
A couple times.
A couple times? Your mom walked in on you?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Why a couple times?
You know, for a stand-in here, I'm not always the quietest.
And dang it.
Shit was falling off the walls and all that.
Wow, Lacey, what about you?
My mom has walked in. My dad has not. I probably wouldn't be here today if my dad.
Your dad walked in, Lexi, and he would explode and taking out everybody, like at Yucatan Peninsula.
Everyone involved.
What about you, Dad? What? Did your mom ever walk in on you while you were...
Nope.
Lucky you.
We all have secrets. Keep them.
Yeah. All right. Oh God, I'm gonna seriously throw up. That show was dope as fuck. Who do you think's gonna win? Do you think War of the Fanboys is gonna win against Asterios or the other way around?
I mean, he said he's been training.
War of the Fanboys?
Have you seen pictures of him? Do you know what he looks like?
I know what he thinks. Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Even matchup.
Even?
It's gonna all come down to the training.
Yeah. I believe it. Nuggets versus cardio.
What do you think about that Russia shit? You're one of those people, right? Did you go to a bar to watch Comey testify?
No, I did not.
Did you
I
want
actually
to?
was going to bring in news. I wanted to look up something online, but I didn't.
You're gonna bring in Comey news?
No, just like how everybody went
About
to
how he has
bars.
no balls? That news? I found that out recently. The man has no dick. And not like it's been cut off, he just has nothing.
That's almost worse.
It's much worse.
It's better to
Because
have
everybody's
love
going
than
around
loss.
calling him a man and a he, but no dick. So, I don't know what to call him.
You can't listen to this show.
Yeah, he can because everything that we do is hacked and listened to all the time by our own government, and we're paying for it.
They're listening right now.
Yeah, even if the mics are off, they're listening.
Not even from the stream, though, just directly from this computer.
Yeah, they're looking at that webcam right now.
Yep.
They're all these FBI and NSA guys are all gathered around, jerking off, looking at you. Hey, everybody, look at this guy's face.
That's why I always wink into the webcam when I'm jerking off. I let him know.
You let him know. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I see you too.
Just because it ruins the voyeurism.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, I know you guys want to peep on me, but I'm aware of it. So
Yeah.
I'm ruining the fantasy for you.
Sometimes I step it up a little bit too. I'll put like candles and shit in the back.
That's weird.
Well,
Because then it's like you're enhancing their experience. You're not taking the agency from them. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
You're the professional here.
I know all about jerking off and who's beating who in the jerking off game. Always got to stay one step ahead. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Lacey? Do you have stuff? That's better.
It's always a good night.
Not going super great these days for some reason.
They know. They have all that tap. Everything, your TV, your bread, they've got it all. The NSA has got all of it. All the time.
Maybe the
They've got
shape
tapped.
of it.
The government. I mean, yeah, like that's what, I mean, me personally.
No, yeah, personally too, but at the same time, it's like.
That's what I think about the Russia thing. Like, I don't care if they try to hack my shit. You guys are hacking it all the time. It's on permahack. You think I hate them more than I hate you? Russia's never taken a dime from me. You guys take my money all the fucking time. All the time you take it. Why the fuck do I care about Russia? Russia's only giving me good stuff. Women with huge cans. Russian. Every single time.
If it wasn't for Russia, we wouldn't have most of the videos on live either.
What do you mean, all the death stuff?
Yeah,
Well,
like dash cam footage.
What a sicko. suggest something that what a sick person. You don't watch that stuff.
Oh,
Anyways.
never mind.
Better.
I don't know what I don't know what country, I don't know what it would have to be for me to be more worried about hacking. Oh, Saudi Arabia hacked you. I hate them, but I less than America. Like, yeah, okay. Well, so what? What are they gonna do with it? They have all the money already. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
You guys have it. I know you're gonna fuck with me. Cause you got a guy you got a police station right down the fucking street. Hey, that guy's thinking the wrong way. Go figure something out. No problem. We know how to do that at LAPD because we've been doing it for hundreds of years. Don't worry about it for a second. We'll go fix this idiot up with what we found in his email. Oh, that's illegal though. We'll figure it out. You don't have your seatbelt on, sir? Let me see that laptop. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Huh? Good cops. It's illegal to not wear a seatbelt. Looks like you might have some weed in emails in that laptop. What? How do I defend against this? Huh? Gotta buy a lawyer. 10 grand. I don't have time for this shit because you guys took all my money! That's America, Lacey. I don't know if you're aware of where you live.
I'm aware.
I don't think so. Not enough.
I'm just not putting any shit, so I don't have to worry about.
You're not thinking hard enough then. That's what it takes. You gotta start pulling shit before, and then because they're going after bad guys, right? False. I'm just a guy that wanted some guns, some drugs. It's a big deal.
There's nothing wrong with having guns.
Oh, it's illegal to have guns that everyone wants.
Those guns?
Mm-mm.
No?
Great for guns. Don't call them those kind of guns.
What sort of guns?
Sort of guns. Just regular guns. I just want to have an 80-round magazine on my AR-15.
For what? What's the point of that?
Because it's like a
Holidays.
metal. It's like I pretend that it's my penis when I hold it. What do you mean? Were you going to go through your house? Why do you need this? Why do you need this? Why do you need these? Why do you need this gun? Why do you need anything that you fucking... What the fuck are you talking about? Why do you do anything? Let's go see a movie. Why do you need that? Because I want to do it. Because I want... What business is it of yours? I want an RPG. No big deal. I just like looking at it. Why do you need that? Well, because I'm getting asked a lot of questions. I don't like... I'm starting to think that I might need a reason for this. Why do you think I want it? Maybe that's the reason. You tell me why you think that I want it. And let's go with that. Get into your brain. Why you think that I want this. You know what I'm saying?
Figure it out.
Why do you want those rights? What do you mean? I am in deservement of them. I have them. They're mine. I'm not fighting for something I don't have. These are mine already. See, they trick you. They make you think that you're trying to get something that doesn't belong to you, but it does. It does. I'm getting pretty drunk. All right, leave all that in. That's great. That's great comedy. All right, let's get out of here.
Presenting Dick.
Yeah! Welcome to Dig. Yeah, you dig, you want dig, you love dig is the show. You got. There we go. Today's episode is brought to you by Keon Magana at the Goldstein Law Group. If you're going to court, get a lawyer. Email dickshowlawyer@gmail.com. Is that good? Okay.
I like the get a lawyer part.
Yeah.
Probably good, because you're probably going to fuck it up.
All right. Let's do it. Presenting Dick. Welcome to Dick. You need Dick, you want Dick, you love Dick, you got it. It's the show where everything is a contest, coming to you live from a concrete bunker in the side of a mountain in the city of failure. I'm your host, Dick Masterson. With me as always, well, with me as most of the time, is Sean, the audio engineer.
Did I miss anything?
Sean, what's up, buddy? Never leave us again. Never.
Do you know that's what my
Please,
regular studio
never.
job said when I got back?
Did they?
The
Never
owner
leave us
he goes,
again?
Don't leave again.
I mean, look, if you need a vacation, take it. But just know this. Pretty much everyone talks shit about you when you're gone.
Okay, good.
So that's on you. If you want that kind of, if you are comfortable with taking a vacation and knowing that, not me, I'm not ringleading it, just people on their own are talking all this shit.
Name these people.
No, everyone. So if you're
good.
comfortable with that, by all means, take your vacation.
I'm fine with it.
Me? No. Rethink it. Because a normal person wouldn't be comfortable with that. I'm trying to say don't. I'm trying to manipulate you into not ever taking a vacation
Well, as
again.
a result
Please,
of this
God.
show, I've grown a lot, personally. So I really don't care what other people think so much.
Ungrow. Don't care what other people think,
Rank.
but care what everyone on this show thinks. Only.
Okay. Okay. I'll work on that.
Oh my God, Johnny was a great. I hope he's in the Discord listening. He was great on the show.
He was great on the show.
Great on the show.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
No, he was totally really appropriate. Dropped in when it was necessary. Had funny things to say. I was like, hey, fits right in.
Yeah, and then the delivery of the mix came, and I said, uh-oh, this is no Sean. Then I talked to him for a little bit. I don't mean to pick on him because it's extremely hard to step into Sean's shoes. They're miles long. Sean is like Paul Bunyan
Big
of
boots.
audio engineers. He's got big boots to fill, big zingers to zing. Johnny did that part.
Mm.
Then he said, I'm looking at he was opening up the audio template you gave him, and he's like, there's things that Sean's doing in here that I've never seen before on any podcast. Sean's doing things that no podcast in the world, like he's describing alien like a cuneiform Bible that was just unearthed in Sumeria. I'm like, Johnny, don't tell me this stuff.
Well,
what do you mean? It's just waveforms, right? You can, like, it's just guys talking into a mic, and then it magically shows up in my Dropbox, and I post it. I put off writing the episode until I get that, and then I, in a panic, write a bunch of gibberish and put it at thedickshow.com, and then I'm done. Don't tell me that there's magical shit involved in this.
Well, you're talking about the mix template, obviously. Yeah, there's some things that I've had to do, necessity being the mother of invention, because we've generally recorded in not perfect rooms. So what happens is you got 4 microphones
This
open in the room.
room
and
is
3
built for
microphones.
safety,
Yeah.
not for
Right.
recording.
Right. Although
This is built for the apocalypse.
it's the best sounding room we've recorded in, but the thing is you've got to figure out a way to get those other mics to kind of be quiet when one person is talking, because
Right.
my voice is going into multiple mics in this room right now, and there's a few different
Right.
ways to do that, and sometimes so I use a combination of things
Uh-huh.
God, the ladies listening just must be
Well,
completely just
I knew
falling all over
as
themselves.
soon as things started to fuck up, I was like, well, I'm glad that I told them not to fuck it up. At least I don't have that weighing on me that I said, hey, don't fuck this up. So then I go back to the email chain to say, like, well, wait, what were the actual instructions Sean gave, and what was the questions about the instructions? And it was Sean saying, here you go, this should take care of it. And Johnny going, thanks. That's all I should know. Like, no, guys,
Well, I think when I sent the template, I gave him kind of the rundown on what I do. I said, feel free to make changes if if something isn't working. But
no,
No,
never.
I'm not using-
Don't make any. You gotta run these. You gotta crack. If anybody if Johnny does it again, you say, listen, you bastard, you don't change a single thing. This is my baby. I've developed this template over years. Don't change anything about this.
That's actually true.
This is the Sean trademark. This is like a monster. Consider this patented. You don't change. This isn't a Creative Commons template that you're touching. This is a quality. This is a legacy. A legacy. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. This was all predicated on that he had access to, you know, a Pro Tools rig with all the plugins that I have, and I said, if you don't, then this is all out the window, and we need to talk.
Well, did you talk?
Well, no, I never got. I sent him the mix template on Tuesday night. You guys recorded on Sunday, and I didn't hear one word. So
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I didn't have access to Pro Tools. So what'd you do? He goes,
Okay.
Well, I tried to do it another way. I said, well, I appreciate the effort, but doing it another way is not like that. That doesn't. We're going to Seattle. You got me halfway to Amarillo over here. We're going. We need that. We really need the finest audio in all of podcasting. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm glad that this show has achieved a certain standard. You know,
Poor John. I got that mix at like 10 at night.
Oh, I know. I was getting the text.
Frantic text.
At 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning Central Time. How'd you get at 12 or what?
I don't try to disguise my panic when I'm texting. It's all caps. It's over and over and over like the neediest girlfriend on the planet. Sean, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Like a crazy person.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting emails already from people who are pissed that they don't have their drive time dick in the morning.
Yeah,
Everyone
well,
needs
time
dick in the morning,
I know,
Sean.
no. Time is because they get used to it posting at a certain time.
Time is not on my side.
So how many different mixes were posted? And have you posted the one that I did just the other day?
Yeah. Okay. I reposted it just so people can compare.
Okay.
I don't want to imply anything about the old mix, but I just want your mix to be up there for the record.
Okay.
As a historical document.
Right.
So if people want to go re-download the show, throw a couple extra downloads in. No big deal. Just go download it so you have it. Go find your favorite part and listen to it in Sean Fidelity audio. Oh man, I felt so bad for John. When he sent the first one in, it didn't work. I go, oh, I know where this is going already. Because it's the point where it's too late. Sean's on his way to bed while I'm screaming at him over text. No computer, no nothing. And it's that point I realize, God, you did not plan this out very well. I blame myself for not planning more, for not making you guys plan more.
Yeah.
I blame myself for that.
Figure that
for not making you do it.
It wouldn't be an issue at all because he would have at work. See, he works for. It was bought out, but it probably still is because I think they have all the same equipment.
Yeah.
One of the best recording studios in the world, bar none. Massive records have come out of that place. It's legendary for its microphone and the outboard gear collection. It's an incredible place in Hollywood, and I think they have all the stuff. So I figure, of course, they're going to have the latest in Pro Tools HD rigs with all the bundles, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
God, I'm boring myself. Anyway.
So all that stuff is what makes the podcast sound good?
Well, it just makes my template work because I've got a bunch of plugins, on things and.
Let me see if he's in here actually. Let's see if we can get him in.
But he did eventually get on a rig, right? To redo it? I don't know. Does anybody give a shit about this? I don't have a screen in front of me.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do because I was up until 9 in the morning bouncing, remixing, doing the stuff that I assume you always do.
What were you doing?
We had this great system where he'd send me one and I'd say, do it again.
Oh, I know that system.
Yeah, you know that system?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a lot of stuff to go over in today's show. We've got the court case I'm going to talk about, the court story, the court goss. We've got Asterios and War of the Fanboys got so charged up. These guys are like, they were like tripping over themselves to fight each other.
Yeah.
So after their talk last show, where they were screaming at each other, War of the Fanboys goaded Asterios into boxing him at like 3 in the morning, drove for 6 hours to New York to fight Asterios in a 24-hour UFC gym.
So
they
fucking awesome.
all of
That's
their
fucking
talk,
awesome.
like all of Asterios' talk about timing it with book releases and getting like this marketing strategy.
Went out the window when he got pissed off enough.
He got called a cuck one time, and he's like, "Okay, fine, it's on.
Yeah.
Drive him and fight me right now."
Yeah.
It's like, well, what about all your talk about book releases? Asterios,
You know, at some point, you just want to make someone shut up.
I guess like there's no division between, like, I don't know. It's none of it's an act to me.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like I thought the act was you guys are gonna you're gonna scream at each other like WWF style,
Sure.
and then hype up this fight. But it's the second I let them on the air to talk to one another, they immediately go fight.
Yeah.
They immediately go fight, and this is what some people are calling the fight. Anarchist Bunny says we're gonna watch it later. You haven't seen it, have you?
No, it was hard for me not to have to.
Sean, let me tell you, it's 2 of the most intense rounds of boxing you've ever seen in your life.
Awesome.
You've never seen men in the ring try this hard.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Maybe not the most technically proficient fight in history.
But they're not boxers. I wouldn't expect technical proficiency.
Anarchist Bunny says, now I know what it would look like if a giant toddler fought a Holocaust prisoner.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ryan Oxley says, looks like a couple of 3-year-olds fighting. Let's see. Shane Morrison, I thought the start of the video was showing Coconut's face that got all messed up from the fight. Then I realized it hadn't happened yet. Poor bastard.
He's just probably sweating chicken McNugget grease and...
where's the one? They went in there and said, oh yeah, they went in, so they go into this UFC gym, and they promised the guy, like,
this is New York City.
New York
and
City.
like in the middle of
like Long Island. Where are you gonna find a boxing ring to fight? Like, if you, Sean, had to go fight someone right now, or excuse me, at 3 in the morning, where would you go?
In LA?
Well, anywhere. Like, what would you do if you were charged with doing that?
Just look for a 24-hour gym with a boxing ring or an MMA ring.
I didn't think that existed.
Oh no, I know they exist. People train all hours of the night.
Well, apparently they do. So they go in there and I guess pay $20 and say they say to the guy, "We promise nothing crazy." And flash forward,
and they let him do
20 minutes. War of the Fanboy's girlfriend is like a cat person. She's got ears and she's meowing and hissing at us. Like they're like, this is the definition of why we can't have nice things. It's just 2 respectable gentlemen. War of the Fanboys has his own boxing gloves, so they look professional. Walk in. Can we just use your boxing ring for just a moment? We promise nothing crazy.
These guys so it's like if somebody walks in a bowling alley with their own bowling ball, and then are they good? Do they carry like a 225 average, or do they throw a bunch of gutter balls?
Well,
they have their own ball either way.
You think they're at least bowling, okay? And then they go into the bowling alley, and then they start pantomiming like cats fighting on the bowling alley, and you're thinking, what? I thought you guys said no great. I mean, this guy, the cat lady that War of the Fanboys brought to the fight is meowing, hissing, got ejected from the ring by a manager of USC for lipping off to him, and then after the fight is licking her boyfriend's wounds like a cat. Like a cat, Sean. He brought a cat to the fight.
Who's that guy?
How do you even pay attention to the fight?
Who's that guy with the furries and the dildos? Is he involved in this somehow?
No,
Steven, right.
Steven keeps it all in the bedroom.
Yeah, like a decent human being.
A decent human being.
Not out in public.
Not out
where I can see it.
Not out at the gym.
Yeah.
Where guys who are like longshoremen or cab drivers during the, like real hard men working hard lives who just find the time to train UFC in the middle of the night at 3 in the morning, and all of a sudden you've got a man-sized toddler and a Holocaust prisoner fighting with a cat woman, with a woman who's acting like a cat. That's their day. We'll get to the fight. We'll watch the fight. Let's see. Today's theme. I'll turn my attention to you, Rage, today. Apropos of, I'm gonna get Johnny on here first. Let me see if he's in here. Hey, Johnny, are you there?
Oh, Christ, I am here.
Hey, Johnny, you bastard. How late were we up trying to figure out the mix last week?
Jesus. I think that last print finished at 7:30 in the morning, and I think they figured out what the fuck happened, but that's a separate story.
All right. I appreciate you filling in for Sean. Next time we gotta have a more open dialogue, more questions. Is that fair to say? More questions.
You know what they say about preparation and the keys to success.
Yeah, preparation. The theme of today's show is half-assed. Everything. The theme of today's show is that what makes me rage is that the entire world, I'm not ripping on anybody with this, except I'm ripping on everybody with this, is everything's half-assed.
It's true.
I tell you what, man, if you find a guy who uses his whole ass at any time, it's like, that is your Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like every time, everybody's always trying to better themselves. But all you got to do, man, is you don't need to learn new skills. You don't need to all you got to do is just use your whole ass all the time. Sean, my air conditioner is broken in my house right now.
Is it?
Yeah. So that's why it's like 200 degrees in here.
It's pretty humid in here.
It's pretty humid in here. Guy shows up to look at it. He opens whatever the heating thing, like the cubby where all the coils and stuff are. And goes, "Oh, hey, whoever installed this for you, he pulls out a booklet out of the air conditioner in the heating unit. A booklet that's like half singed and charred like a pirate map." And he goes, "Yeah, the guy that installed this just crammed the instructions for your heater right into the heating coils." I said, "Well, that's interesting because I do smell a burning smell every once in a while." He goes, "Yeah, well, could have burned your house down." Because he decided that he was done for the day. It's like, well, I could go file this somewhere. I could put it on top of it. Nah, I'm just going to cram it in. Just going to cram it right into the heating coil. No big deal.
Sure.
And it's the half-ass, the tyranny of the half-ass. It takes everybody who's trying to use their whole ass and it pulls them back down. So that you're using half of your ass to complete the rest of the ass of the first guy. You know what I'm saying? And then there's only so much ass that you have. You don't have a 3-cheek ass. No. You already split your ass right down the middle. You got to use the remainder of your ass to cover the whole ass that you should have playing the ass forward.
What you're saying is a very creative way of what a huge problem I've had basically my entire adult life as I've started to pay attention more and more to just how we interact in society and how goods and services are rendered. You have to make other people do their jobs because no one will be accountable for themselves. And it drives me fucking crazy.
It takes all of your time to do that. So then when you have to do your job, you're like, well, I got about 10 minutes to do 8 hours worth of work. Here, who was ever relying on this, now you're fucked.
I have to constantly check orders afterwards. Okay, no tomato, right? I mean, it's like that. But it goes a lot higher than fast food workers. It seems to be everyone.
Everything.
It's like, oh, yeah, did you go ahead and do that? I know that's in your job description, and that's what you allegedly get paid for, but, no, could you fucking do that, please, so it goes out like it's supposed to go out? I don't know, man.
It's not that doing a half-ass job doesn't make the thing half valuable. It makes it not valuable at all. You gotta go all the way to the end for the job to be done. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just nothing.
Half-assed equals all wrong.
Just don't do it at all.
Yeah. Yep.
This guy cramming shit back into my heater. So I'm gonna talk about the core story now because
Are we talking to Johnny?
He's on the line.
Oh, okay.
Johnny, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I actually had another fucking 7:30 night again. So
why? What happened? People fuck you over by doing half-ass shit?
Even worse. The engineer couldn't make a decision until probably 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
so
push it forward.
Had to wait for that, and then more prints. So.
All right, buddy. I appreciate the work you did. on the show.
Yeah, great job on the show.
Next
really,
time.
Oh, you guys can lie to me all you want. It's fine.
No, really. No, he actually added. He was good. He was good in studio.
I was gonna kill him when I got that. When I was up until 9 in the morning trying to get that fucking mix bound.
I felt that through your text, and I was like, I appreciate your patience, because if you were in any different of a mood, I probably would have gotten strangled through the phone.
No, that's my mood all the time. That's exactly what I expected to happen.
Oh, well then we're on the same page.
Then glad not to disappoint.
All right, go to sleep. Go rest up for another day of people dicking you around.
Oh no, I gotta hear this court goss.
Okay, all right. So this is why I say today's theme is half-assed, because this is what happened. This is what happened to court. You remember on bonus episode 8, I think it was. This is also why today's episode is sponsored. You've never done that before, Sean. Big deal, first sponsor. Bonus episode 8, I said that someone by the name of Jessica Redacted contacted 80s Girls School.
Yeah.
And filed a fake HR complaint. Called that school, called a number of other schools up and down the chain. Called that school, the school where she worked. Called the school that feeds into that school, you know, like the elementary school.
Everybody in the system.
Everybody in the system.
Some administrator, so that it had a chance to go as high as possible.
Maximum amount of fuck over. Like, this is the maximum amount that someone is able to hurt someone on their couch. And that's, sadly, I don't know why this is, but this is the world that we live in. Where, like, people have to listen to complaints instead of just saying,
you're crazy.
Why don't you take those complaints and shove them right up your ass? I can hear the fucking crazy on the phone.
Because many people are stupid, and the others have to pretend that they're stupid.
Why do we have to do that?
Because we serve the stupid in our society.
I don't know how this would work in my mind, because
like the guy who you were gonna let get hit by the car.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my mind, I'm totally on board with that.
Of course.
Everyone
is. Somebody on Twitter is like, are you sure you want to be admitting to murder? I'm like, I would have called an ambulance.
It's not
murder. I don't know what you expect me to do in that situation.
Yeah, we're better off without that guy.
Well, sadly, he's still jiving around across crosswalks
then
to this day, Sean, I'm sure.
Then it'll happen to him eventually.
You know what? It won't. It won't. I don't know.
The chances are the odds will increase that it will happen to him, as opposed to somebody like you who would fucking pay attention to the light.
Well, I've been texting. I'm probably. I've been honked at it quite a lot.
I'm trying to help.
That's why I don't know how it works. Because I want to go around and just stamp a big I for idiot on everybody's forehead, or digitally imprint their voice in some way so that the phone picks up it's them and says, "Oh, warning, this person is an idiot."
And that's also not to say that life isn't a bunch of dumb fucking luck, too. That's because you can do everything quote unquote right, have nothing to show for it. Do a bunch of shit wrong, have everything to show for it. You just maybe the odds are a little different, but it happens.
Yeah. Anyway, this girl mental Jessica was after it. She calls up 80s Girls School and says, I should get the whole complaint, but it's she's crazy. She shouldn't be around kids. Yeah, she's bipolar. Like this, a rambling paragraph of nonsense, of something that would immediately trigger someone to say, "What the hell is this person calling what is this the girl's first parents, the secretary or the office lady's first at shooting it from the hip, not at aiming."